Because we have so many new friends here on Facebook, and I get asked a lot of the same questions, I'll explain to you what you're actually looking at. What you're looking at is turtles and dugongs who are able to be hunted in Australia under native title. Section 211 of the 1993 Native Title Act allows unlimited hunting of those protected animals, and also over 50 other native wildlife that no one else is allowed to touch. The anomaly is that they're protected under official government status, and yet we allow them to be killed. So I started this campaign in August 2009, and I thought it needs to be changed. So I enlisted a whole heap of friends, including Bob Irwin, Rupert Imhoff, and we've done some undercover footage, and we've slowly alerting the nation to what's happening. You'll see in these pictures that you're looking at now, there's groups of turtles, there's lots of dugongs. You can check my Facebook page photo album. I've posted hundreds of these photos. They take eggs, as you can see now. That's how they dig them out of the holes. They just unlimited killing of these animals, and yet we, rightly condemn Japan for killing whales. There's Aussies over there in Taiji protesting against the dolphin slaughter, and they're all good things. But right here at home, this happens. Look at the turtles in there. They're all breeding age turtles, which no one needs to kill. No one's starving in Australia. We all get a Centrelink payment if we're out of work over here. A lot of people are in mines and working all around Australia, and these animals are killed from Western Australia, around from Shark Bay, right around the top half of Australia, right down as far down as Brisbane and just below. Now that's a big part of the world, and yet these animals are butchered in unlimited, unmonitored numbers. No one counts them. If you want to, you can go to a derm office and you can apply for a permit, and they'll give you a permit, but no one knows how many you're going to kill. And they're the ones that bother to go to a derm office. Now, Australia's big and it's remote. Well, those areas don't have those offices, so they just head out there with their tinny, which everyone complains about, because they all said if it was just a traditional canoe, they'd never catch one, or there'd be real art. But now they just jump in, 3 or 4 young blokes, like you can see there, and they hurtle out there and they spear, 3, 4, 5 turtles, however they want. You can see in the pictures, they're not photoshopped, they're real turtles. They're beautiful sea green turtles, and it's a disgrace that we kill them. And if anyone can convince me, and like I wrote there, that they need to be hunted, I'll shut up, but I don't think anyone ever will. It's just a disgrace. Now, they're hunted in green zones, in marine parks. Now, Australians, they send me letters, say, please support this marine park in this area. I'll never support a marine park unless it is a true marine park, and everyone is banned from hunting in it. People come up here to Cairns, and they go out to our local beautiful marine parks. We've got some classic ones here on the Great Barrier Reef, and they're shocked to see Indigenous people hunting out there. Now, this has never been an Indigenous issue. This is an issue that some Australians are allowed to kill protected animals. Now, I don't care what colour you are. I couldn't care less. And white people do it too, believe me. It's not just an Indigenous issue. So, people need to wake up to the fact that marine parks are a joke. They also need to wake up to the fact that no government, since this Act in 1993 was enacted, has had the guts to change it and say, do not kill dugongs, do not kill protected sea turtles. It's just an absolute joke, and they're gutless. Now, we've had a promise from the Coalition to institute a moratorium on dugong and turtle hunting within 6 months of taking office. Well, that finishes in about late March, early April. If that doesn't happen, we have footage we kept from the last time we did some covert filming. We'll release that, plus we've got more. I'm never ever going to get off this case. It has to stop. We can't have dugong ribs like you see in there cooking in the oven. That's a disgrace. That's a protected, red-listed ICUN animal. And they're already extinct in several countries around the world. And yet in Australia, if you're Indigenous, go and take as many as you like. The eggs they take are unbelievable. 1 in 1,000 turtles survive to maturity. That's with all the other threats, pollution, netting, and I get that thrown at me all the time. But ask yourself, until you heard it from me, did anyone at all bother to tell you that we kill these animals? Not a soul. And sometimes I can some big groups on my Facebook page. And the reason is they do nothing. I asked them all. I begged them to help me with this when I started it. Not one of them would come forward. Greenpeace, you're a disgrace. You're the ones that made me do it. They had a photo of a mother and a calf dugong dead in the boat. They took it down to the ship here when it was in port. They wouldn't even look at the photo. I rang up all the heads of Greenpeace, even as high as Kumni NATO. I got messages from him, they'll help. No one ever helped. That's why I just kept going on my own, and luckily Rupert Imhoff joined me, Bob Irwin joined me, and we're never going to stop until this stops. It's a disgrace. Now, you've seen all the pictures. I put a bit of this collage together. It's bad. It's really bad. And they're killing them in numbers you wouldn't believe. The last reports were up to 200,000 mutton birds, 20,000 fresh and seawater turtles, and about 1,600 to 2,000 dugongs a year. Now, a dugong breeds like an elephant. Tell me when they're going to be extinct. It's not far away. It's a disgrace. It's Australia's shame, and it needs to be banned right now.
It is your environment, but you're probably going to have to fight for it.